Singapore, the Kuala Lumpur-Singapore High-Speed Rail, HSR, project will have several short-term environmental concerns, but the long-term benefits on commuter safety and carbon emissions provide a strong justification for the project, an environmental impact assessment report showed on Wednesday, December 27. In a report commissioned by MyHSR Corporation, the group responsible for the development and implementation of the project, it was noted that air, water, and noise impacts, soil erosion and sedimentation are among the short-term environmental concerns. Among these concerns are also carbon dioxide emissions that will be generated from the burning of fossil fuels to provide enough electricity to power the HSR system. By 2060, 646,000 megawatts HR/year of electricity is needed to support the HSR system. This hourly figure is about 140,000 times the electricity per capita consumed in Malaysia in 2014. However, the report added that mitigating measures have been put in place to ensure that these environmental effects do not adversely affect people. For example, pathways used to transport soil and biomass will not be located near residential areas. The report also added that the duration of the construction period is relatively of short term and that the impacts will be intermittent. As a result, the findings from the study indicate that on an overall basis, the HSR project is expected to induce net positive environmental impacts, the report said. Positive environmental and social effects. When operational, the HSR will offer 3 services: the Kuala Lumpur-Singapore Direct Service, a one-stop service from Iskandar, Puteri to Singapore, and a domestic service stopping at 7 stations, and operate between 6 a.m. and midnight daily. Annual ridership is expected to reach about 15.2 million in 2030 and increase to 37.8 million in 2060. These ridership figures will translate into fuel and carbon dioxide emission savings, the report said. It is projected that by the 10th year of operation, about 19 million liters of fuel will be saved from fewer vehicles on the roads. Additionally, the electric-powered HSR will reduce greenhouse gas emissions from vehicles, and this can amount to up to 55 million kilograms of carbon dioxide emissions saved. With the HSR, commuter trips between Kuala Lumpur and Singapore will likely be serviced predominantly by the rail service, rather than by air or cars, the report said. Hence, commuter safety is also expected to improve. The report stated that 6,872 fatalities were recorded on Malaysian roads in 2010, especially during festive seasons with high traffic figures. As commuters switch to using the HSR instead of driving, this could reduce the exposure of commuters to safety incidents with significant benefits to the economy and society. However, the report does take into account that although certain impacts are mitigated in the long run, social impacts may extend into the future as well. The HSR alignment is set to start from Bandar Malaysia Station in Kuala Lumpur and pass through Putrajaya, Seremban, Malacca, Muar, Batu Pahat, and Iskandar Puteri before terminating in Singapore. As such, eviction and relocation of businesses and households in these areas may take place, said the report.